The No Fate Channel checking in. On today's episode of Sunday Supplement Review, I have Clinical Labs Preworkout Galvanize. I am dedicated to helping you dads, and on this series, I review a supplement every Sunday to help you dads decide if it is right for your fitness goals, your health needs, and most importantly, your hard-earned money. Today, I have Clinical Labs Galvanize Pre-Workout to talk about, and we're going to dive right in right now. Clinical Labs is a very interesting company. They are a supplement company with only two products, Galvanize Pre-Workout and Reconstruction, an intra-workout mix. One of the things that I find interesting about that, one of the things that I like about that, is that a lot of times when supplement companies get together, when they start up, they feel like they have to have their foot in every little category. They got to have a pre-workout. They got to have a post-workout, an intra-workout. They got to have a protein. They got to have a BCAA product, okay? And oftentimes that leads to these companies doing none of them well. They're a jack of all trades, master of none. So Clinical Labs is based down south in Kentucky. I know they're probably watching this video and thinking Kentucky's not south. When you live in Massachusetts, everything's south of you, okay? But they make these two great products. Now, I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. They said, I've got two products for you to try, for you to review, and they wanted me to give an honest review. And I said, hey, listen, when I say honest review, I give an honest review. They told me that these can not only handle my current workouts, that these could handle my old school obstacle course race workouts that involve not only weightlifting, but circuit training and cardio. So they sent me Galvanize and they sent me Reconstruct, okay? In order not to muddy the waters, I haven't used the Reconstruct yet, so I can't speak on it. Today we're going to dive right into Galvanize. Now, I've been using this for a week, and frankly, I do like it. But before I get into what I like about it, let's quickly talk about what I don't like about it. There's one thing I don't like about it, and it's what many companies do, and that is their serving size. So they have a label, they have 1 scoop, 2 scoop, okay? That bothers the shit out of me, and I don't know why. But for some reason, I really hate when companies say, oh, 1 scoop, 2 scoops, okay? I know how to divide by 2, and I know how to multiply by 2. Pick a serving size and stick with it, okay? So this bottle, it says 20 or 40 servings. We all know you're doing 2 scoops, okay? We're all doing 2 scoops. I've been using it for a week, and I do enjoy it. Now, one thing that I will say, they have 2 flavors. I have not tried their other flavor. I tried Orange Blast. Now, before I get into the ingredients, and there are many, and they are stacked, I was a bit nervous testing out this flavor. The reason being, when you put a lot of stims and a lot of just pre-workout supplements together, it's really hard to mask those chemical flavors. But Orange Burst is good. It's downright so good. I had to be careful not to drink it too quickly. I tend to like to spread out my pre-workout from 30 minutes before my workout to right up into my warm-up. And I had to be careful not to drink it too quickly. It is that good. It mixes great and it tastes good. So taste isn't going to be an issue, and that's important. Some people will say, who cares what it tastes like? I say, if you're paying for it, you should care what it tastes like. So let's quickly go over the back of the label. The back of the label is stacked. I'm going to try to throw it up here so you dads can actually read it and don't have to squint and look at your phones or your screens. But it is stacked. One thing that stands out is their pump formula. The pump formula on Galvanize is stacked. I mean, you're probably going to get a pump before you even warm up. We're talking citrulline, arginine, agmatine, and novaline. Okay, it's probably the biggest pump formula that I've seen in any of the pre-workouts, the standalone pre-workouts that I've reviewed. So don't worry about pumps. In fact, it might be overkill on the pump formula, but man, if you like pumps, this one's the right pre-workout for you. In terms of energy, of course, it has caffeine. It has a caffeine anhydrous to give you that quick caffeine kick. It has like 250, close to 275 milligrams, and then it has the caffeine malate. I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's going to give you that longer, drawn-out caffeine energy. Plenty of caffeine in here. It also has 200 milligrams of DMHA, so you are going to get plenty of energy with the 2 scoop dose. In fact, you probably don't even need 2 scoop dosage. The first time I used it, I tried 1 dose just to be careful, and that was plenty of energy too. 2 scoops, tons of energy. Rounding out the ingredients for focus is acetyl L-tyrosine and L-theanine. I'm probably pronouncing those wrong, but they work, man. It is a great pre-workout that gives you a good amount of focus. So for the past 5 days I've been using it, So 5 days. I've been using it for 4 days because I had one rest day in there. Yeah, I do take rest days. I've been putting it through my weightlifting program, and it has had plenty of energy. The pumps have been great. Before I give Galvanize pre-workout, the hardest test of its life down at Gravity Fitness, let's talk about cost. You dads know I'm a tightwad. I have a whole series on Tightwad Tuesday, so you know we got to dive into cost. So where can you pick up Galvanize? ClinicalLabsSupplements.com. I'm going to put it right here on the screen, and I'm going to drop it in the description of this video. You can pick Galvanize, and you can pick Reconstruct. Again, I haven't tested that one out yet. ClinicalLabsSupplements.com. What does it retail at? $45. That brings 20 servings, $45. You're looking at $2.25 per serving. Now, is that a lot of money compared to some of the competition? That is right in line with some of the other stacked pre-workouts, $2 to $2.25 per serving. Is that a lot of money? Yes. Do many of you dads buy a coffee for $3? I mean, I see people at the gym using a coffee as a pre-workout, and I just shake my head. They spend $3 on a cup of coffee that's only going to give them a horrible amount of energy, not any energy compared to some of the other awesome pre-workouts on the market. So $2.25 is a lot. You're going to get your money's worth in terms of the ingredients. Now let's talk honesty. Do we ever pay retail on this channel? No, we never pay retail. And I did some digging. Fitness Deal News showed one of the coupons that Clinical Labs was running. They were running a BOGO, a buy one, get one, that brought this tub down to $20. Now we're talking, right? We're talking $1 per serving, and that's a 2-scoop serving. None of this 1 scoop, 2 scoop bullshit. That's a 2-scoop serving that we're doing, okay? So $1 per serving, that's where it's at. So check this out at ClinicalLabsSupplements.com. When I know that they're going to run a BOGO, I will highlight it on my social media, but definitely don't pay retail. They do have coupons and stuff out there, so do your research and do some digging. Again, if you do have to pay retail, $2.25 isn't horrible considering what you're getting versus a cup of coffee, but I know you dads can do better. If you subscribe to this channel, you definitely can do better than $2.25 per serving. I am going to take a 2-scoop serving of Galvanize down to Gravity Fitness, and I'm going to put it through one of the toughest leg workouts I have ever done when preparing for the Spartan Beast that I did back in September. And afterwards, I'm going to give you my final verdict on Clinical Labs Galvanize. That 2-hour leg marathon is a wrap, and Galvanize lasted the entire time. Great amount of energy. It gets you up and then it stays. I'm over 2 hours now here sitting in the car, wrapping things up, and I'm still got tons of energy. No jitters, which was nice. I was nervous that on this leg day with a lot of the circuits and with a lot of the high intensity sprints and whatnot, I was going to get, my heart was just going to get too high. I was going to have too much energy, and that heart rate was just going to go jackrabbit, and I was going to be in trouble. But it didn't. Very pleased with how the energy holds throughout the workout. The pump formula is stacked. I said it in the beginning of this video, and I'm going to say it again. That pump formula is probably the best pump formula I've seen in pre-workouts. I'm very surprised at how much of that pump formula they jack in there. I mean, I had veins bulging probably right before my warm-up ended. So veins from the get-go and then veins all the way through. The taste, as I mentioned before, that orange burst is good. I didn't try the other flavor. So I can't speak to that one, but the Orange Burst is good. I definitely give it a thumbs up. I'm definitely going to use the rest of the bottle, so don't message me and try to get yourself a sample. I am using that rest of that bottle. And if you're interested, clinicallabsupplements.com, I believe, is their website. Check them out. Definitely, if you see a buy one, get one free on this product, snatch it up. Get 4 at least, because it's worth it. I'm going to try to get my hands on the other flavor to see if it's good. You dads know that sometimes you can get a great flavor on the same product and then a poor flavor on the same product. So it's important that I try both of these flavors to make sure one's not a stud and the other's a dud. I hope you dads found this review informative. Certainly, if you came this far in the video, you better know what to do by now. Give it a like, hit that subscribe button. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you dads be great parents to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I post tips and tricks to save you dads time, energy, and money. 3 things that are in short supply for every dad out there.